Good morning, my cookie crumbs, and welcome back. If I sound like I'm in pain, I'm in pain. I think I pinched a nerve in my back and it hurts really, really bad. But I'm doing this as a distraction because if I don't distract myself, I'm gonna start crying. Alright, here we go. Sora crash landed on a strange and dusty kind of planet. He wasn't sure where he was or how far he even traveled. All he knew was that he just needed a break from everything and everyone. He was doing his absolute best. Why couldn't anyone see it? Why did they all have to tease him like that? And why did it hurt so much? Teasing between friends should never hurt, and yet it hurt a lot. Especially when Riku and the king laughed at him. Now that really hurt. Somebody who he thought of an older brother teasing him like that? Sure, Riku's teased him in the past, but not to the point where it hurt. If Riku saw that it hurt, he would stop immediately and tell Sora he was sorry, that he didn't mean to hurt him like that. And Sora, being the ever-forgiving boy that he is, would immediately hug Riku and said he's okay. It just didn't feel nice what he said. And Riku always promised to do better the next time, and he would always keep that promise. But this time, everybody's words and what he was feeling, the feeling of disappointment and that he legit couldn't do it, that stung. So he decided to steal one of the gummy ships and just take off for a while. He could do this on his own. And besides, it's not like he'd be missed. Roxas would be the one that would be missed, but not him. Who'd ever miss him? He sighed. The gummy ship needed to be repaired, but he didn't know how to repair this. Maybe I am hopeless, he thought to himself. Chip and Dale had taught him how to fix the gummy ship if anything were to happen to it, as Sora somehow had been interested in learning how to do things like that. Back home on the islands, Riku's dad was a mechanic, a bit of a mechanic. He was always fascinated by the cars that he worked on, and allowed Sora to help him with the tinkering. At least the small stuff, none of the big stuff. Sora had been far too little for that. But Riku's dad was always happy to teach him how to do it. Alright, what needs fixed? I can do this. Let me just... Aha! Well, that's that, Sora said after a few hours. This guy just needs a hard reboot, and I guess I'm stuck here for a few hours while this thing resets. No big. I guess I could explore the place and see if there's Heartless. Sora climbed out of the gummy ship and decided to explore the vast desert. Before he got going, he grabbed a small knapsack and filled it with food and water in case he got lost. He made sure that there was enough rations to last him for at least almost a week. There, that should do it. Other than his keyblade, Sora always made sure he had another sort of weapon on his person. This time, it was a small pocket knife that he picked up in one of the worlds. He clipped it onto his belt and off he went. After a few moments of walking, he took his jacket off and placed it in his knapsack, leaving him in just his tank top. Man, it's hot. Whew. And I thought the islands were hot during the summer. But dang, there's no humidity either here. So it's just dry heat. Huh? What's that? Sora had come up to some sort of a canyon and looked down. Huh? He's hurt. I need to help him. He summoned his Keyblade and jumped right down. He looked at his Keyblade a little closer, though. It was different. It looked holographic. What the? When he swung it, it made sort of a weird noise. What the heck? No time for questions, Sora. Protect the unconscious dude. And Sora scared off the little tiny things that were trying to injure the man. Upon closer inspection, the man was more of a boy his age. Could he be 15? No, he looks 16, maybe even 17? He looks sort of more Riku's age, if not a year older, give or take. Hey, are you okay? Hey, wake up! Don't worry, young one. He's all right. Huh? He looked up and saw a cloaked man. He was ready to jump into a defensive position again when the man placed up a hand. It's all right. No need to fear. What's your name, little one? Sora. I'm Sora. Nice to meet you, Sora. I'm called Ben. Hi, Ben. Do you know this boy? Yes, I know this boy. The man suddenly picked the boy up and motioned for him to follow. He followed the man to his home where Luke, the boy's name, had woken up. Oh, where am I? Ben? I found you! I've been looking for you. Looking for me, young Luke. Whatever for? Oh, these droids. I see. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm Luke Skywalker. It's nice to meet you. I'm Sora. It's good to meet you. Sora. That's a pretty good name. Does it mean anything? It's not a language I've ever heard of. Oh, it means sky. Sky. Somehow it fits you. Yeah? Luke fits you too. Think so? My full name is Lucas, but I like to go by Luke. I see. Well, it's still nice to meet you. Anyways, Luke, you were... Oh, right, Ben! This little R2 droid. It has an important message for you. Hold on, I'll play it. Oh? Well, let's see it then. Suddenly, a young woman appeared before them. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope, she said before disappearing. Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's a name I've not heard in quite some time. Do you know an Obi-Wan, Ben? Well, I should say so. He's me, after all. You're... Yes, as I've said, I've not gone by that name in a long time. A very long time. Not since the Clone Wars, I'm afraid. The Clone Wars? Someone want to explain to the guy who's lost? Sit down, both of you. It's a very long and complicated story. I got time. I sort of crashed my ship here, and it's taking a little while for it to get back up and running. So I got all the time in the universe, I guess. You crash here? Oh, you're from another world. Did I say that? I mean, Sora, my boy, there's no need to worry about the world order. Most everyone in this universe or in this galaxy knows that there's other worlds out there. No need to kick up a fuss. So you're from another world. That's so cool. Yeah, basically another galaxy even. Dude. Luke was in awe with Sora. He wanted to know more about this boy. But suddenly their attention was turned, and they realized there was something a little more important that they needed to do first. Luke can interrogate Sora later. Obi-Wan told them all about the Clone Wars and what had happened. How Luke's father had fought bravely, but in the end, he perished. Oh, Luke, I'm so sorry, Sora said. Hey, it's okay. I never knew my mom either. I guess she died after I was born. Yes, she did. She had a difficult childbirth, and sadly, yeah, I get it. What about you, Sora? Are your parents still around? My, I never knew my dad. He passed away when I was really little, so I don't know him that well. And my mom, I think she's gone. No, she is gone. Darkness fell on our islands, and a few people lost their lives. And, well, my mom was one of them, so I'm all alone, I guess. Hey, you're not alone. We're here, right, Ben? You can call me Obi-Wan. And yes, Sora, you're not alone, my child. You are among friends, possibly even family. Thank you. I'd like to think my friends from my other galaxy are family, but they've been hurting me lately. As bad as that is to say, for people who have been taking care of me for the last couple of years, they've been... Release those feelings of anguish, young Sora. Yeah, tell us what's wrong. Maybe we can help. In some way. And Sora began to explain how he truly felt and how much hurt he was really hiding. So you're in a war too. Yeah, a war that's gone on for far too long. The same as us, dear boy. The same as us. And I'm sorry that they've been hurting you in that way. Yeah, teasing between friends should never hurt, Luke said. Yeah, well, that's why I kind of ran off. Wanted to get away for a little while, but then I ended up crash landing. My ship malfunctioned and... Oh, maybe I can help repair it. I've been told I've been quite the mechanic. Thanks for the offer, Luke. But I don't think that this is a ship that you're familiar with. Oh. Okay. Hey, don't look so glum. It's just... I mean, you can try, but... No, I get it. Like you said, it's a foreign ship, and not one I'm familiar with. I don't want to tamper with a ship that'll... Yeah. All right, boys. Oh no, I gotta get home. The suns are setting. Luke, hold on. And Luke took off, with Sora and Obi-Wan not too far behind. When they found Luke, he was devastated. The Jawas they were gone. But more than that, he looked over at his aunt and uncle. Their skeletons. Their charred skeletons. Just lying there. In positions that made him wonder, did they call out to him? Luke was in such a state that, oh, Luke, he didn't feel Sora coming up behind him and hugging him. He heard his voice. Oh, Luke, I'm so sorry. But oh gosh, Luke. I should have been here. They were my only... I should have. You would have been killed too. Sora's right, dear Luke. You would have been killed as well if you would have stayed. But I should have... I could have done something. There's nothing you would have done that could have spared them. The only thing we can do now is push forward. He's right, Luke. Come on. We gotta move on. I know it hurts, but it's okay. You have us. Yeah. I have you guys. Let's go. There's nothing here for me now. Come. Let us go. And Sora walked away with them. On to another new adventure. His little vacay had just turned into a fight for their lives. Alright, that seemed like a good spot to end this. I might make this into a small little trilogy. So maybe 2 more parts to this and it'll be over. I don't know. I just might leave this as a one shot. Again, just tossing spaghetti noodles to the wall and see if they stick. And now I'm gonna go because, God. My back is killing me. I might have to suck it up and take a trip to the emergency room. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.